ladies and gentlemen, that's going to bring us to the grand final. It is going to be Ominous versus ShowTime, who has reclaimed his name, and now he gets the run back against the person that put him down in losers 3-0.
Yeah, and I think that he's not fully redeemed himself into ShowTime. I think it's if he wins the match, he's going to be ShowTime for the next match. If he loses the match, he's going to be Salt Time for the next one. That's what I'm going to go with. You're following it. Thanks. All right, but we're going to see Ominous go back to the character that he did beat ShowTime with the first time, and it was a 3-0. But ShowTime, you know, got a little bit more time to warm up here against Savage.
And nice errant conversion there from ShowTime as he now has Ominous in the corner. Nice down 2 challenge. Immediately launches. That is a staple of this matchup. Batman wants to get, Aquaman up in the air as fast as possible so that his water trait does not come into play.
Wow, just far enough away. So that's the thing about a lot of the unblockable interactables is the middle of them, if they hit you like dead on with the sweet spot, it's unblockable. But if you hit them with the end, then they're actually blockable. A lot of them are overheads or mids.
Okay. Oh! Okay.
An instant jump too to escape the tentacle strike. Wow, and Ominous always challenges when ShowTime does his meter burn batarangs. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's actually kind of become a staple now. That's not enough to chip. Just needs one more, and there it is. Finally getting the life bar. This is even now, 2 bars to 2. Trait is about to be active for ShowTime. What is the play here? So he is obviously going to have to go in, and the play for Ominous was actually just to continue to do what he wanted to do and stay back.
I'm ending this nightmare. You should meet Black Manta.
Ooh, maybe we will. Hopefully we will. That would be a cool DLC, I gotta say. Definitely one of the silhouettes looking like that. But like I was saying, I think that back to earlier in the game was an accident. Wow, launches him just in time for the trait to not matter.
Oh, that should be a punish, and that is. And a clash.
Submit, Bruce. Don't bet on it.
Coming out of Ominous, and I spoke right through it. I apologize.
Don't bet on it. Oh, and he could actually be punishing the tentacle strikes from that far away. He could actually slide punish a lot of them, which would have given him the corner positioning, and he might have been able to convert off of it if he knows how to do it with the single back. Very tough.
Again, another check coming out of Ominous against those bats. Oh, what?
He went for the up one, and some characters, depending on the string that you use to cancel into the upwards battering, it can whiff. The meter burn part can whiff. It's very dependent as to whether or not they're in the corner, whether or not... Yeah, just what string you use.
Wait a second, ShowTime now, nothing available, pops out, and that's going to do it. Ominous taking the first game.
Yeah, that is the worst position ever. It's even worse than if the enemy is a Black Adam that puts up trait. When you're sitting there and it's just slowly chip death and you don't have any meter to push block it, you have nothing you can do. You don't have clash. You can
At least with Adam, you can like try to jump or just get away, but
you feel like you might be able to do something until you lose inevitably anyway. But with Aquaman, when you're sitting there in the chip, you're just like, wow, well that sucks.
This is happening.
Yeah. But good choice by Ominous. Knew exactly how to close that game out. And ShowTime is now Salt Time.
Yeah, it's true. Begin. And this is, remember, ShowTime has to reset Ominous, someone who hasn't even lost yet.
That is true. Wow, yeah. So he has completely not even lost the game, right?
He 3-0'd both. I think he's 3-0'd his way to victory twice?
Yeah, he did. Wow, so he is completely undefeated. ShowTime needs to do something just totally insane, totally change his playstyle up.
Maybe riding the bike out of there. No,
maybe not.
The answer, getting hit by Tentacle Strike.
Oh, and a 450 damage punish.
I mean, for what? Like, what did he really do?
He's trying to get away from this matchup, I think. He's like, I don't want to fight Aquaman anymore, and I'm going to drive away. Then he realizes he's underground, and he can't actually get out of here.
So he lets the bike go. Yeah. He's a billionaire, doesn't care. So much money. And a life bar again for Ominous. This is looking very much like it's going to be his week. Can Salt Time bring it back? I believe he can, but he's got to play extremely tight.
He definitely can. It's going to be tough, especially with a life deficit like this.
Yeah, but that is good. He just got Aquaman off of 2 bars of meter.
Ooh, bad whiff. ShowTime not push blocking or anything, saving all of his
Dashing forward through the tire, though, taking a life bar. Not quite over yet. Still very much in the realm of possibility. And ShowTime actually, I just realized he still has his Clash.
Yeah, that is really late to have his Clash.
Yeah, but most of the damage he's been taking has honestly all been chip.
That's true. And I like that ShowTime's throwing a lot of these situations right after he summons straight, because Batman does have that new tech where he can punish you for teching the throw. Oh, and that,
yeah, there's nothing he can do about that. What a decision from Ominous.
So Ominous up 2-0.
Ominous?
I said Ominous. Ominous up 2-0.
Sounds like you said Alminous.
Alminous, yes. Almond. I don't know. But Ominous up 2-0. Is there anything that ShowTime can do?
I honestly would like to see ShowTime potentially switch to Robin. Why not?
Me too. At this point, he's got to bring out something new. He's got to bring out something that Ominous has never seen. And I think Batman is not it. He is 0-5 with Batman against Ominous right now.
Yeah, that's...
And even though he's a great player, I think even if he...
Get out of here. Get out of here, Frank. Yes,
there we go.
This is what we want. Give us what we want.
All right, now Robin is one of the most fun characters to watch. We did see a little bit of Robin.
Cool.
I think the only one that we saw on this broadcast has been Osmo.
Yes, the Los Angeles region, which was last week.
So this is the second time that we're seeing Robin on the broadcast.
Gosh, darn it.
I'm just going to keep talking because they're going to keep skipping it anyway.
We had a few courteous and respectful players.
We did, but not ShowTime. He wants to get right back into this.
Yeah, he's a salty man. Oh, that sound effect is so cool.
I think I have tinnitus. It makes it sound like I have tinnitus.
You may, I don't know. Oh, and that's what you were talking about. He actually punished that perfectly.
Yeah, very beautiful. And this is, oh no, the turret was pushing it back. It looked like it was going to be a really good situation, but ShowTime already taken so much damage.
Just beautiful play from Ominous. Final life bar. Unless ShowTime can make, ShowTime can make a comeback, and that's a bad way to start. Never mind, I quit.
He can still do it. He's still got the corner, and Robin Oki is very, very scary.
Every time we say something, it just goes awful for Frank. Chip, chip, chip. Very close. Clash is available, but now he's going to eat all of this.
And another. And
no, he's not.
He just teabagged. He literally could have just done it again, and he did do it again.
And that is it. Ominous dominates your Dallas region for week 3. Unbelievable.
He left.
And he rage quit.
I think he left. Oh,
boom.
Truly ShowTime, but understandable. And still, that was really good play by him from the rest of the entire tournament. I just don't think he was ready for the Aquaman matchup. And that means that Ominous is the champion for this week.
He won 9 straight games to become the champion.
This is the only time that somebody has gone completely undefeated on broadcast for us.
Wow. I really don't know what to say. That was literally a dominating performance over the entire competition.
I can tell you one thing. They should have definitely not listened to us and definitely not gone Robin.
Yeah, why would he
No,
listen
I'm just
to
kidding. It was, but that's just how it played out. But you can see how the tournament played out. Ominous with the only total just 9-0 run that we've seen. It might be the only one we ever see.
That's ridiculous.
Combat Houston really eliminating a lot of their friends, leaving ShowTime back up for the rematch.
And Ominous was the one that was being talked down upon, we'll say, leading up to tonight's broadcast.
Well, he was the only one that we knew was from Dallas, but you know what? He represented Dallas well. He represented VGP, and
pretty well, I would say.
I'd say, yeah, decently well. Decently well. No, it's just a 9-0. That is really incredible. So really good stuff to Ominous.
Yep. So real quick, before we take a recap of the entire Dallas regions for points, why don't we take a look, Evan, show me some Seattle.
All right, so for this week in Seattle, Red King 5001, which is going to put him into first place. Second place is Tiger, or Titanium Tigers, who's been streaming a lot. You guys should check out his stream. It's a good stream. Nice. And then third place is I Am the Batman, who I assume is a Batman player. I really have to hope so.
You know, I'm not sure because we also have people in this community like Cough Mr. Aquaman.
Or Cat.
Or Cat, who don't play Catwoman, doesn't play Aquaman. But I don't know. You never know. People like these quirky names, and they don't even pick the character that they end up showing up with. So
that's true. That's true. Oh, actually, I guess I'm sort of the same way. If I don't pick Wonder Woman, it would be not Chef Wonder Woman.
Maybe. But real quick, before we before we check out the Dallas region and everything, and before we throw it away to Josh, I want to know what your thoughts were on CEO.
Oh, CEO was...
Because Josh kind of talked about it, but I want to know what your specific thoughts were, because I was there. I got to experience the madness.
CEO was great. He said some of my favorite matches of all time. There's really no way to explain it except for they have to watch it themselves.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. So real quick, let's take a look at the Dallas region standings after this week has been finished, and Ominous has dominated it all by his little lonesome from Dallas. It's Chaotic Ominous with 225 points, followed by Maddox, and then Showtime and Handy Savage. So actually bumped themselves up to the top 4. And then we have, of course, Peanut, and Cat, who actually brought himself up as well. Dr. Goodbear, really hope he makes a return. That is going to do it for myself and Evan. Thank you so much for letting us commentate for you tonight. Josh, take us away.
All right, thank you very much, gentlemen. Hey, CEO was a lot of fun as well. I was able to watch it from the comfort of my hotel room in Toronto. And I have to say, as soon as I loaded the VOD and watched that Madsen versus Biohazard matchup, I laughed straight for 5 minutes and then rewound and kept watching it over and over and over again. It was so much fun. So make sure to check out those VODs. Huge shout out to everybody that showed up tonight. Dallas, we saw some great Catwoman play, but in the end, Ominous, Arthur Curry, I'm sure you would make Jason Momoa very, very proud. I can't wait for that Injustice League movie, or Justice League. They should do an Injustice League movie. That'd be dope. But we get Justice League first a little bit later. Make sure you go see Wonder Woman. If you haven't seen it, go see it. It's a great film. I'll probably be rocking my Wonder Woman shirt next week. Got to still work on my Wonder Woman gameplay, though. Got to level 20 thanks to that awesome multiverse. Make sure to check out the multiverse as well. This weekend, it's Black Canary, and I think they had some stuff for the Flash as well, but they have a Black Canary multiverse that's going on for a couple hours, so make sure to check that out. You guys can also check us out on social media. Make sure to follow us on Twitter and Facebook. ESL Injustice, same for both. Also, make sure to use that hashtag Hometown Heroes. The VODs for tonight's broadcast and all the matches for the entire program are available on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/ESLTV. Tonight's VODs are going to be posted by 5 p.m. along with our top 5 plays. Do you have what it takes to be a hometown hero? You can sign up for free. We're moving into week 4, but there's still plenty of time to make it to be one of the top 4 players. You can get more information at esl.gg/hometownheroes. At the end of our 10-week program, the top 4 players based on points will go to a GameStop store in their local region and compete in a top 4 tournament. And then the #1 player, the champion from each region, will be flown out to Las Vegas to compete the GameStop Hometown Heroes Top 8 tournament on August 27th at the GameStop Consumer Expo for 2017. Plenty of stuff and plenty of info on the calendar. Make sure to follow all the social accounts to get more information about what's happening for the Injustice 2 Pro Series as well. That does it for us tonight. Next week, it's going to be San Francisco. Make sure to sign up for the Cups this weekend. We'll see you then. Until then, good night and good game.